If you're looking for a new trucking job and want to figure out if your background will prevent you from getting hired, you're in the right place. Today we'll be talking through 4 things that can get you disqualified from a trucking job. We also have another video out there talking through 4 other things that could get you disqualified. We put a link to that video below. But without further ado, let's get to it. Take it away, John.
Hello again, my name is John with Anderson Trucking Service. Been a recruiter here now since 2014. First, I'd like to talk to you about a major one, failed drug tests. Now, it is starting to get to be a little bit more common out there than what most companies would like to talk about. With the new FMCSA clearinghouse, all the reports are going to be on there. Pretty soon they're going to be covering your last full 3 years. So anytime you have anything on there for violations, it's going to be showing up with companies. So it's best just to get it out of the way. If you do have the misfortune of failing a drug test or refusing a drug test, make sure to let the company know right away. If you do happen to fail or refuse a drug test, you will have to complete a SAP program. This is required to be able to get back your CDL, because once you fail one, your CDL is disqualified. Completion of this program will help you get your CDL back, but there are a lot of companies out there that do not recognize the SAP program or will not take a driver in with the SAP program, so you're going to want to search for companies that do accept that. Secondly, I'd like to talk to you about moving violations and high CSA score and what that might do for you. Now, as a professional driver, of course, we're expecting that most drivers out there are going to follow the rules of the road, which means keeping your speed limit down, make sure you're not getting into accidents, moving violations, lane restrictions, things like that. So having a clean driving record is going to help you get in with the better carriers. So if you can cut down on any of those moving violations, accidents, that will help you get the better paying companies. If you do have any serious violations, which include 15 overspeeding tickets, improper lane change, the major ones like that, or DOT preventable accidents, you're going to want to be honest with a company right up front and let them know, so that way you're not wasting your time applying to all these companies out there that might not be able to work with you. Number 3, I'd like to talk to you about suspensions. That could be anything from your CDL being downgraded from not having your med card on there, to child support suspensions, to not paying off a ticket. You're going to want to stay on top of those. If you know anything is going to be coming up, you're going to want to get that taken care of, because a lot of companies out there cannot deal with a lot of suspensions. That's really going to hinder you from getting the good truck driving jobs. So make sure you watch that. Lastly, I'd like to talk to you about truck abandonments. That is getting to be a lot of bigger issue than it used to be in the past. Drivers that might think leaving the truck at a shop when it's broken down is good, or if they have the company come pick it up from their house because they resigned at that time, those are considered truck abandonments, or what they put on the DAC report is called an unauthorized location without notice. If you're leaving a company, make sure you talk to them and get prior approval of where you're leaving the truck if you cannot return it to their location. Every lease out there will have it set into your lease of where you can return the truck. And all company drivers, if you talk to your fleet manager and let them know that, hey, I'm putting in my notice, where do I need to return the truck? They will give you the authorized location of where to bring it up to. There are areas out there that if you cannot return the truck, say the truck is broke down on the shop or medical issues, anything like that, if you get an okay from your place of business to leave the truck there, make sure to get it in writing. Whether it's on your Qualcomm, an email, or anything, make sure you have that on there.
Drug tests, safety scores, suspensions, and truck abandonment all play huge roles when it comes to working for a reputable company. If you're unsure whether or not you fit into a company's qualifications, you should talk to someone to clear up any confusion. If you want to learn about more ways you can be disqualified from being hired, check out the article linked below. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Over the Road on the Truck Driving channel. We make videos like this every week, so if you found this to be helpful, give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the road.